everyone, welcome back to the channel. In previous videos, we've covered the basics of using the C major scale over C major chord progression. We also introduced the classic 2-5-1 progression, which is a staple in music. Today we are going to take things a step further by adding some improvisation to this progression. Let's dive in. First, just to recap, we've learned that when playing in the key of C major, you can use the C major scale to improvise over a chord progression. So if you're playing a 2-5-1 progression in C major, you could technically use the C major scale for your entire solo. However, today I want to introduce you to a really handy tool for improvisation, the Pentatonic Scale. This scale is super versatile and it works beautifully over the 2-5-1 progression. Let me explain a bit. The pentatonic scale is a 5-note scale, hence the name penta. For example, in the key of C major, the C major pentatonic scale consists of the notes C, D, E, G, A. These are the first, second, third, fifth, and sixth notes of the C major scale. Notice that we skip the fourth and seventh notes, F and B. This makes the pentatonic scale sound simpler and less tense than the full major scale, which is why it's great for improvisation. In addition to the C major pentatonic scale, we can also use the A minor pentatonic scale. Both scales share the same notes, but start on a different note. A, C, D, E, G. For today, we're going to focus on the A minor pentatonic scale. You might be wondering why A minor? Well, it's because the A minor pentatonic fits perfectly over the 2-5-1 progression in C major, and it's easier to create smooth musical lines using this scale. Now let's get into the improvisation itself. Of course, you could use the C major scale and randomly pick notes to play over the 2-5-1 progression. And that's totally fine. But here's the trick. When you stick to the pentatonic scale, your notes will fit more naturally into the back-end chords, making your solo sound more cohesive. That's one of the key features of the pentatonic scale. It just works. Don't be afraid to mix in other notes from the C major scale once in a while. It's always good to experiment and see what feels right. When you're improvising, remember that even simple phrases can sound great when repeated. Repetition can make a phrase memorable and impactful. So don't worry about playing something complex, focus on creating something that feels good to you. Try to find your own phrase, something that feels unique to you. Play around the A minor pentatonic scale and see what you come up with. Now if you're thinking, but wait, my phrases still don't sound like the plurals. Don't worry, that's something I'll be covering in a future video, where we'll explore some additional techniques to make your playing sound more polished. So that's it for today. Start experimenting with the A minor pentatonic scale over the 2-5-1 progression in C major. And let me know how it goes in the comments. Remember, improvisation is all about finding your own voice. So take your time and enjoy the process. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.